Oh my god, okay. This is the mood. Well, good morning. This lighting is not doing anything for the bags under my eyes right now. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't uploaded a vlog in a few weeks. It's been a hectic time. The holidays hit me like square in the face, and I also got really sick as soon as I went home. I was initially planning on vlogging my Christmas, and okay. Thank you. Dang.
That's some awful moments.
Yeah, because we didn't label it. Let's go with glue.
It's so dark in here. I don't know.
Thank you. Go.
What do you get from it? Memories, new and old.
Traditions. I love traditions.
Advent calendars and beer.
Yes, old is the homemade videos that Dad used to make, and new would be taking jokes out of the butter.
Okay.
The people to my right are all liars, and I have the same answer for both, and it's presents.
Presents. Old would be watching A Christmas Story on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Probably Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I can watch that every year. And then wearing crowns. That's nice.
The Christmas parties. And I would say new would be this Christmas dinner.
Love it.
This is my new.
Aww.
Nana?
Crowds at dinner and a big Christmas dinner, not just 3.
Perfect. My body definitely did what it was supposed to, and it got rid of my flu, but I didn't end up vlogging much of the holidays, but that's okay because I'm vlogging today, and I also vlogged yesterday with you guys, which was a gist day. So it's actually Monday. It's the 30th, which means it's the second last day of 2019. I woke up this morning and I was like, you know, writing in my journal. Learned a lot, did some cool shit, but I've never been more excited for like a year in my life as I am for 2020. So the prep mode has been just like full guns blazing. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and like I said, I vlogged some of the gist that I did yesterday because yesterday was Sunday. Actually tomorrow for the new year, and we're gonna go out to a party for New Year's Eve, and then we're actually gonna go snowboarding the 1st and 2nd. So that was like my big winter resolution, is to learn how to snowboard, and my brother's really good at snowboarding. So I bought all the gear because I'm taking it super seriously. I want to start going like all the time because there's a couple places pretty close to Toronto. So snowboarding is like my big thing going into 2020, and I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a big New Year vlog. First things first though, I have to hit the gym, so. definitely not a mood to go outside, for example. Hello. So it's actually 6 o'clock now. It's so weird vlogging on my vlog camera, but on my tripod it feels very in between professional and I didn't even know what the other non-professional. What am I trying to say? Nobody knows. So I actually just finished work for the day. Hence my nerd glasses. Funny enough, like I feel like the last week or two of December, I actually started implementing like a new work schedule. And so I kind of did that on purpose, knowing that I didn't want to start the new year starting a new routine. I had a lot of like hibernation time in December. I was doing a lot of healing in December. And so I kind of started a few of my just routines and like resolutions a little earlier. And one of them was definitely like a new work schedule that I feel like is way more balanced and it's been really good. Like this will probably be my 3rd week now. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really liking it. So every day, anyway, I stop work at 6. I don't know why, I just ramble about it. And I finish off my day at 5. There's an alarm that goes off on my phone. I should have vlogged it. And it reminds me to answer my text messages and my emails. It's a Pisces thing. After that, I spend the last hour just kind of tying up any loose ends, answering any emails that may have came through since I last did them, and then like sending anything that I need to my editor, Mike Kelly, because he's working on the Coffee Talk podcast right now. So that's kind of been the mood. Now, normally with my like new and updated life work schedule, which if you guys ever want me to dive deeper into, happy to do so. But normally from now until about 10 o'clock, I kind of just like get to do whatever I want, like a normal person, right? That works like a office job. It's like coming home from the office and you get to do whatever you want. Obviously my office is my home. So normally this is like me going downstairs, warming up my meal prep, and doing whatever I want until 10, but it is also New Year's week. So tomorrow my brother comes down for a few days in a row and I still want to get some work done while he's here, but I'm trying to open up as much time as possible because we want to go snowboarding, which I'm also going to vlog. So that's kind of the mood right now. So I'm trying to get as much work done before he gets here tomorrow. So I'm actually going to edit tonight the bullet journal video so that it gets up for you guys for tomorrow. And yeah. That's kind of the plan currently. Now, the other thing I really need to do is collect the rest of my 2019 footage. I've already gone through some of it. There's a hair that's been bothering me this whole time. So I've already gone through some of my 2019 footage, and it's put me in my feels and made me really nostalgic, but I need to edit together the rest. And since we haven't reminisced on 2019, even at least in this vlog yet, why don't we just go ahead and do that?
Someone's gotta change. You watch riders you watch if you never riders. Someone's gotta change. You watch no will. So many years, too many tears on your lips.
I don't normally drink in the afternoons, but my brother's gonna be here in like 20 minutes, so don't be too concerned for me. So, I officially, yeah, like it's, I don't even, yesterday I actually filmed a what I'm doing in my bullet journal for 2020, or just like bullet journal ideas in general and the spreads that I actually did this year. Yeah, I just feel like all my reminiscing is done. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'm like in that weird in between of like New Year's Day is tomorrow, and everything's pretty much like done from 2019. So I'm just kind of like drifting. I guess let's round this up with a tarot reading. Let's do it. One of the things I actually did today too, after reading a chapter in Atomic Habits, which is the book I'm reading going into January, it talked about how having designated habits for each room is actually super helpful when you're trying to kind of like, you know, change your subconscious habits. And one of the things that I actually did this morning when I was doing my bullet journaling was I planned out what I want to use each room for, and then I did a little bit of reorganizing. So I'll show you guys really quickly and then we'll end with a tarot reading for 2020. My room has always kind of been where I sleep. I did have a TV in my room growing up from like grade 6 up until I would say when I moved actually into this apartment. And that kind of made this room really easy. So I designated my bedroom to doing meditations, sleeping, and any kind of like spiritual work. I added a little bookshelf and I want to get a few more plants, but there's like no work allowed in this room, no food allowed in this room, no like yoga or stretching, like none of that. Just those 3 designated things are for this room. This impromptu tour is very inspiring. So my office hasn't changed a whole lot, but one of the things that I kind of, again, have designated this room to and this room only is working. Anytime I have to edit, anytime I need to work, I do it in this room only. I'm not allowed to edit on the couch. I'm not allowed to edit at the kitchen. I'm not allowed to edit in my bedroom. And the nice thing about that is there's like obviously my office, but there's also cozy seating. So there's no excuses to needing to leave this room because I can sit comfortably there or I can sit a little bit more professionally here. So best of both worlds, right? So this room is, again, hasn't changed a lot. That's my glass of champagne that I was just drinking. But this room is designated to reading and listening to music, and that's it. That's literally all. Reading and journaling and listening to music. And also this is the room that I put up all my like nostalgia, like memorabilia, all of that. Also, fun fact, the bathroom that's in my bedroom is like my everyday bathroom, clearly, but I've made this bathroom be designated to spa. Like every Sunday I do my gist, this is the spa bathroom, this is where I take my bathtubs, and it's just like, yeah, I don't really know why I'm explaining it, but I even theme the bathrooms. Okay, so I'm still waiting on my new couch. I don't know if I've given you guys that update yet, but I'm getting a new couch and it comes next week. So this is just a blow up mattress for my brother and from when Christine was here. So I just kind of left it up. This living room is relaxing only. I think this will be the hardest one for me because I do usually like to edit on my couch and do work down here sometimes. But in order to keep my state of flow, this room is going to be strictly for relaxing, strictly for chilling, and nothing else. That's literally going to be it. So watching TV, enjoyment, fun, all of that good stuff. The kitchen will be for cooking and eating and entertaining, obviously. And then this is the last section. I'm gonna try and take down my Christmas tree in the next few days. But this is gonna be a new section where the last hallway, I called this a hallway in my bullet journal, is gonna be for yoga. So I have my yoga basket over here with like all my stuff in it, but this area right here, I'm designating this whole just like wide open space to yoga and yoga only, because I've been finding it really hard to like, you know, concentrate when I'm doing yoga too. I feel like ever since I got into yoga, I've never really had like a designated spot just for yoga. And reading that like certain designated areas, when you have designated habits for those areas, it's really, just makes an easier pathway for your brain to kind of check into what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna exit the living room and kitchen because I'm not doing any of those things right now. Don't mind if I do. Go back into my bedroom because we're gonna be doing a tarot reading. So I did do one of the moon cards. Actually, I did one for all the cards, but I feel like that was a few days ago. So let's do one final tarot reading for 2020 together. Okay, here's the thing. The tarot reading that I did and the animal spirit reading that I did for 2020, it felt really powerful. And I think I'm gonna leave it out, okay? I'll show you guys what that reading is if you're curious. But I figure we could do a Moonology reading. Funny enough, I'll just show you. I don't know why I didn't grab it. What? While we're getting up, let me just show you what my reading was. Okay, so this was the animal spirit poll that I did for 2020 and it felt very powerful. The golden egg, the dragon, and the butterfly. I feel like the butterfly is me. I feel like the dragon is like my state of consciousness. And the golden egg is when you get like deep inside yourself and there's like a message that's trying to come through. And so I feel like this was a cool, I don't know, like a cool theme going into 2020. And then these were the 3 cards I pulled in tarot that had to do with like my overarching theme for 2020, which was super interesting because the 10 of Cups is like all about like positivity. 2 of Wands is all about direction and your future, and again it kind of like mimics a lot of the similar rainbow colors. And then this one here, which is the 8 of Wands, you notice that there's like, okay, 7 wands around, right? And then 1 wand just like igniting, just like, this will be totally worth the trek. I feel like this is me. I'm gonna just be like, on 2020, and it'll be a good year. I can't believe I just grabbed that to show you, but I did. Anyway, I feel like this card is like me espresso patroning. Did I just say espresso patroning? 2020. So yeah, that's that mood. And then last but not least, this is the one that I thought was kind of cool. So I was pulling these cards and it ended up coming out very like moon energy over here and like sun energy over here and super balanced. So we've got the Sun of Swords, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and we have Sun. And so I feel like this is like drive your focus, like align your stars, make your plan, be a little bit more logical, use that sun and that solar energy, that masculine energy that I was talking about in the 19 things that 2019 taught me. But this is all about the moon, and it's like the daughter of wands. Then we have the 9 of wands, and then we have the moon. And so I feel like this is all about like protecting your creativity, protecting your power, but also like knowing your power and following your intuition and believing in the kind of like unknown and the unseen, and believing in your emotions and like your moon energy and your more divine like feminine energy. I don't know. I just felt like it was a really cool reading and I wanted to leave it out. This is what I was wanting to show you guys. Okay, so like I said, I'm always kind of learning a lot about this stuff, and I only really started to dip into this world, I would say, in like 2018. I actually read the book Moonology in 2018, if you guys remember that. And she came out with a journal, and my friend Maria recommended that I picked it up, so I actually did. And this is the other thing I'm taking into 2020. It's like an actual planner that goes by the moon, and it like helps you set intentions in alignment with the moon. Just thought that was kind of cool. So that's like my personal planner for 2020. I have like literally 9 journals going into 2020, but they all have such specific purposes. I feel like I'm just going a little journal crazy, but I kind of love it. And she also, the same girl, her name's Yasmin Boland. I hope I just said that right. But she has a Moonology Oracle deck too. This has actually been one of my favorite decks lately, and the art and stuff on it is really cool. Let's do a quick cheers to 2020. Open up our channels, and I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Oh, let's do 4 because 2020 actually adds up to 4. So I want to know about us as individuals. Shit. I want to know about our career. Oh. I want to know about our relationships with other people, our collaborative energy. Holy shit. And I want to know about our love life. Wow, okay. Whoa. Oh my god, okay. This is a mood. One overall arching theme for 2020. Oh, this card felt special. Okay, I read you. So what I pulled, this was for us as individuals. I wanted to know what all of us could kind of take into in terms of our personal paths, and I pulled It's Time to Release Negativity. So big move for 2020 for all of us personally is to release any kind of negativity, anything that doesn't serve you. Love that. Does anyone remember what I said the second one was? I want to say it was career. Yes, it was career. And the second one I pulled was the North Node, which is stepping outside of your comfort zone. So all of us need to step outside of our comfort zones in 2020 in terms of our careers or our jobs Love it. This one was cool. I asked about our relationships, our collaborative energy. That could be friends, that could be family, that could be people you work with. And the card that I got was you and your loved ones are safe, which is new moon in Cancer. Really cool. The next one I asked about was our love life. And so all of us individually or collectively, whatever, the message that came through is don't let your past hold you back, which is the South Node. Really cool. I feel like that's a really good balance between career and love. And it's like, you know, step outside of your comfort zone with your career and don't let your past hold you back with love. And then I asked her one overarching theme. Oddly enough, I pulled the full moon in Pisces. It means balance, spirituality, and practicality. Again, I feel like that's a really cool theme going into 2020 because it's like balancing your logical brain and your feeling brain, your sun energy, your moon energy, your career, your love life, yourself, and balancing the people in your life. So I feel like this is all about balance, all of the different avenues of our life, and that's a dope reading going into 2020. Copy it into your bullet journal. We can reference it next year, but there we go. That's our 2020 reading. So I hope you guys all have an amazing and like a safe freaking happy new year, and that, you know, when you go to see this, I know you guys are gonna see this tomorrow, that 2020 has already started off. Good for you. Aside from that, I have quite a few more New Year's related videos in terms of resolutions and goals coming at the beginning of January. So hang tight for that. And aside from that, I love you guys to the moon and back. And I'll see you guys all in 2020. In a whole new freaking decade. Wild. Bye guys.
Someone's gotta change.